Remember one fact, I got your back. Just the two of us. Ow!
Yo, turn it up.
I see a big Red Bull. Actually, I just saw one and then I left it because I never took the vlog in. Guys, I have been one of them days, yeah! I'm making another video. What up, man? Woo! I went and got some stuff at Walmart, at Target, and then I'm headed to the Hizzy now, guys. It's been a long day. Hope y'all doing good. Y'all ready for some football, baby? Woo! You gonna take the picture or not?
And rolling. That's what it feels like. So it has a camera on your face and tells you it's still focusing. Weirdo.
Oh my gosh. Do y'all just like to stretch sometimes where it feels like your extremities are gonna pop out of your phalange ends? Just...
Yes, that's the best kind of stretch. Whoa, yeah. Ada wants some of that.
Oh my goodness.
She wants some of that.
We need to Cooking with Katie pie, guys. Because Daddy's got to edit. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Do y'all let your dogs kiss your mouth as much as we do? We're kind of bad about that.
Oh, she licks my toothpaste out of my mouth every morning.
Not out of your mouth.
I don't even rinse my mouth out.
Off of around your mouth, you weirdo. You need to go outside?
You just licked your butthole, but I don't care.
It's Friday for you guys, yay! That means it's a home game in Tuscaloosa, the first one we finally get to go to. Woohoo! About to take this little thing outside, and I'm cooking some dinner. I'm making another quinoa side dish tonight. I think it may be my new favorite thing, knowing what the nutritional value is of it, and knowing how like it can be a substitute for like rice or noodles that I always make as a side dish. So I'm actually just gonna make the one that's on the back of the bag today. This is some stuff. That was the only kind I could find at Target. They had one that was like, I got the box and it said quinoa, and I was like, oh, I'll get that. And then I realized it was quinoa and brown rice mixed together or something. I was like,
well, that's not the same thing. That defeats the purpose.
Anyways, it's just quinoa with black beans and corn. It has black beans and corn, huh?
Obviously, duh.
Red bell pepper, but I don't have any of that. Cilantro, I don't have any of that. Lime juice, I do have that. Olive oil, ground cumin. And then I don't know what chipotle pepper and adobo sauce optional finely chopped is. But I'm just gonna put the corn and the black beans and then the lime juice, the olive oil, the cumin, and then probably maybe some Tabasco or something like that, and mix it all up, and it should be pretty easy. I've already cooked it, so I got it all rinsed now that I know how to do it, and got it all cooked, so now it's just chilling, waiting for me to put it together. And then I'm making some pork chops. I don't know if I should do a Cooking with Katie pie. Should I? Do you want me to?
What?
Do you want me to do Cooking with Katie pie?
Yeah.
I might do a Cooking with Katie pie on it because it looks really good and really easy. It's creamy ranch pork chops.
I don't know, ask them if they like the video, then we'll do a Cooking with Katie pie.
If you like this video, then I'll do a Cooking with Katie pie. But I won't know if you like it before I do it. So I'll just film it, and then if you don't like this video, then Cullen just won't put it in tomorrow's video.
There you go.
That was with the wrong hand, so I went the wrong direction with my head and my fingers. OMG, I was just kidding. Don't freak out. I would never film a Cooking with Katie pie and not put it up. So, how about a
Cooking with Katie pie?
And it's gonna be a quick and easy one, I think. I think it should be. So, this is one of those dinners that I'm just making stuff with what I had tonight. I remembered,
ooh, I have frozen pork chops in the freezer. I need to use those.
So that's generally what happens when I say that I have frozen food. It means we bought it a while ago and froze it.
Obviously, duh.
So I Googled, or no, I did not Google. I Pinterested. Can we make that a verb? I Pinterested and found this recipe that looked easy and quick. So I'm gonna do it. And luckily I had the stuff that goes with it. What you need is some pork chops. The recipe says to use 4 pork chops, and these are a little thicker. She said 3/4 of an inch, and that's more than 3/4 of an inch thick. Whoops on that, and I think hers had a bone in them, but whatever. A tablespoon of vegetable oil, a can of condensed cream of mushroom soup, but I had cream of celery, so that's what I'm using. A 3/4 of a cup of milk. I can't talk tonight at all. And 1 envelope of a ranch salad dressing mix. However, it's supposed to be the 1 ounce salad dressing mix, and this is the 0.4 ounces. Cullen got that for me. Luckily, I already had another one. So we're just gonna use 2 of those, so it's gonna be 0.8 ounces, but you know. I think you could also probably use the spicy ranch. I think that would be good too. So the first thing is to heat a tablespoon of vegetable oil in your 10-inch skillet. I don't know if this is 10 inches, whatever, it's the skillet that I'm using. It's actually a saucepan, but it's gonna have to work because it has to be covered later, and I don't have a skillet cover for my skillet. But let me just tell you, usually when they tell me to use a tablespoon of olive oil and heat it in the skillet, that's just really a lot of fat. So I usually use the spray pan, but since this is one of those where like it's gotta combine with the ranch dressing mix and all that, I think it's probably necessary to have that much oil in there. So typically I wouldn't really use the whole thing of oil, but this time I'm gonna do it. All right, we're gonna add our pork chops. Oh, sizzle, watch it sizzle, make it curl. And cook them until they're just browned on both sides on medium-high heat, so probably about there, I guess. Is that medium-high? I never know. They're getting a little brown. I consider that brown, I guess. Now, she doesn't say to mix this all together before you put it in the skillet. She says to mix all this stuff together in the skillet. That doesn't look like it's gonna work very well with some pork chops in there. So I'm gonna mix it ahead of time in the bowl and then pour it over the pork chop. Cream of celery, which is supposed to be cream of mushroom, but I would imagine you can use whatever. I almost used cream of onion actually, but the cream of celery was healthy request, like the heart, whatever, better for you, and the cream of onion wasn't, so I went with that. 3/4 of a cup of milk, and then she says half the package of the ranch. So since I've got 2 packages, then I'll just use 1 package right now. This would not have mixed together well in the skillet. She'd cry. Oh yeah, much better. All right, I consider that browned. Probably could have just used the Pam instead of all that oil because the soup, I forgot that there would be the soup that would give it the creaminess, because like, look at all the oil around the edges. There's no need for all that. That's just excessive and fatty. So,
whatever.
Once it's boiling again, we're gonna reduce the heat to low. Cover and cook for 10 minutes. Sorry, I'm flicking y'all off, whoopsie. All right, y'all, I'm confused.
I was just looking at my next step. So she says stir the soup milk and half the package of the salad dressing mix in the skillet and heat to a boil. Reduce heat to low, we just did that. Cover and cook for 10 minutes or until the pork is cooked through or whatever.
Sprinkle with the paprika. There's no paprika. I'm not sure if she meant like the other half of the package. So I guess sprinkle with some paprika, but really that's it. Like, it's done. I'll show you the finished product in a minute, but wasn't that easy? And it looks like it's almost done. So as soon as this is done, I cut into it just a second ago, and it was still a little bit pink. So as soon as it's done, that'll be done. And you just kind of scoop the sauce on top, and it looks like it might be pretty delicious. Since dinner was so easy, I'll just show y'all how to do this quinoa, even though I've already told you. It's not like it's that difficult. So I cooked 1 cup of quinoa, just according to the package directions. Of course, like I said, this is on the back of the package too. Then you just put in a can of black beans, rinsed and drained. And then a can of sweet corn, drained. This is where you would also put in the cilantro and bell pepper if you were doing that, but we don't have cilantro or bell pepper, and I wasn't going to buy it just to make this because I think it'll be fine how it is. Now we're gonna combine the ground cumin, which this was the last of it. We didn't have any more. It's time to buy some more. It was barely 2 tablespoons, not even quite, so hopefully it'll be okay. 3 tablespoons of lime juice. Put the lime in the coconut. And 2 tablespoons of olive oil, but I don't have olive oil, so I'm just using regular vegetable oil. It should be fine. Olive oil is just healthier. And then stir it up. Okay, this is where it says to stir in chipotle pepper if you want, but I don't have that, so I'm gonna put in some of this chipotle Tabasco. You can also, they said you can serve this warm or chilled. I kind of think it would be good warm, so I may warm it a little bit more. I'm actually gonna add some onion flakes too, just because that's how I roll. I just usually randomly add things in, and it just seems like it needs a little bit more flavor. Oh yeah, much better now. It still wasn't exactly right, so I snuck in a little bit of steak sauce. Don't tell. And I decided to add some cheese after I heated it up. Is anybody surprised about that?
Of course!
If you're serving this to your family, I would probably not recommend, well, to your family, they might not care. But don't serve this to like some people that are coming over for dinner, because these two dishes do not go together. I realized as I was cooking, I was like, this is kind of dumb. Like, this needs to be served with some macaroni and cheese, I mean, not macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes and just some random corn. Like, this kind of has a Mexican flavor, and this is kind of Southern gravy-like. So,
yeah.
It's kind of dumb that I made them together, but I didn't have mashed potatoes, and I had quinoa, and I had the black beans and the corn. So I said, I'm just gonna make it whatever.
Bon appetit!
Oh, don't be mean to it.
First person cat eating. Guys, that dinner was dank as junk. Sorry, I messed him up. Oh my
It was
gosh.
okay. I would say the pork chops were a little tough.
Well, they're pork chops.
Well, but this recipe would be good on chicken. Like, do it just the exact same way with chicken. And it seems like when I was eating it, I was thinking, I need to tell them I did something else different.
I don't know. The past couple of vlogs have been like just Katie cooking and a lot of food and like just laziness because I'm just being lazy.
But saying laziness,
right now.
It's not that. There's nothing about this that's lazy. I
me being
sit down
lazy.
for like 10 minutes at night.
Me being lazy.
That's it.
Me being lazy. I'm just lazy.
You being lazy, and because just your job. You started your like actually doing your job this week.
I'm gonna throw this in your face and make you eat it, bird.
No, I'm trying to be nice. I'm telling
I'm
you
just
that you've been really busy. Oh my gosh. I get it. The battery's flashing. You've been really busy. I don't know how you've been able to do these vlogs and start a new job and keep up with that and everything else.
I don't have a clue either, which brings me
And
to the next
coaching.
point. Oh yeah, and coaching. I'm about to edit this one right now that you're watching and then go to bed.
Well,
so.
and you're just trying to get down a new system is kind of the deal right now. We're trying to figure out what's going to work because before Cullen was able to edit some maybe at work, like during lunch or when he had breaks or something, but now that's not really able to happen because it's a brand new job. So we're trying to figure out trying to figure out, is it, because he's currently coming home and editing it and then uploading it, but it's really better if you can do it the night before.
True that, true that. Why you do that? I try to be a tough dad, but you be making me laugh, crazy joy. When I see the eyes of my baby boy, I pledge to you, I will always do everything I can. Show you how to be a man, dignity, integrity, honor, and oh, do the boy, dog.
I don't mind if you lose long as you came with it.
You can cry.
Ain't no shame in it.
It didn't work out with me and your mom.
But yo, push comes to shove, you are conceived in love.
When the world attacks,
And you slide off track.
remember one fact, I got your back. Just the two of us.
Ow! That's my homeboy Will Smith. We like.
Hey, his birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday, Will Smith. He turned a big 4-5.
We didn't get
He's
to
only
make out.
15 years older than us.
You know, I wasn't gonna tell you, but while you're at work, we went to lunch
Oh, Lord. Here we
for
go.
his birthday.
Guys, check this out. Have y'all had this yet? Candy corn fruit flavored Starburst. I just did an Instagram of it, and I'm not a fan of candy corn. If you're a fan of candy corn, like this video. If you're not a fan of candy corn, then leave a comment after you like this video. It leaves too much to the tongue. Like,
What? It leaks too much to the tongue.
it does. It makes me want a big juicy Starburst now. They're too chalky and gross.
I love the texture of candy corn.
You're sick.
It makes me want them all to be the pink or red though. I don't like the orange or yellow.
There you go, Starburst. There's next year's Halloween theme. All red candy corn, just for Katie. That would work. I'm just kidding. And then also, since I'm on my contacts kick, I got a new little contact case. And believe you me, this was the boyish one they had. All the other ones were
Boyish-ist.
girly and flowery and homie, don't play that. Huh. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna go edit this vlog. Hope y'all have a great weekend.
Sorry, it was just a cooking vlog.
It was cooking with Katie pie.
These are so good.
So y'all cook it and let us know how. Ah, it's like you're putting chalk in my mouth. Oh, you pinched my lip.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna eat that out of your mouth.
Yeah.
You scared me. Oh.
Runner, chicken dinner. All right, we love y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Wait, I'm they're on drugs.
We'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good weekend, and we will catch you on the flip. What are you doing?
I'm just attacking you while you're saying that.
Side! You're on a pendulum, swinging back and forth like a little girl on a swing set with her daddy pushing her in the
You're
woods.
not making any sense at
I
all.
don't know, bye.